The Sony MZ-E75 is a unique player with dual headphone outputs. This one is a bit yellowed and not working with gum sticks. This will be a straightforward one, involving cleaning battery terminals and the insides. This older remote doesn't twist like other ones. Instead, the end cap slides up and down. Here's the main headphone out and remote jack. And here's the second one for your nearby friend. A lot of buttons and sliders on the back for hold, AVLS, and bass boost. Here's the old gum stick. You can see some corrosion there. Unfortunately, I don't have the old Sony AA sidecar, so I can't even confirm this thing powers on. The contacts are just off by a few millimeters. Thanks, Sony. Well, let's take it apart. Just 2 screws on the bottom case. Let's pry off the battery door. Since this could get messy, I'll prepare a paper towel. 2 screws on the back of the lid. And interestingly, an internal MD tray screw. Okay, pretty dusty in here. A lot of lint and small hairs or fur. Look at that. We'll want to clean all of that up. There's a lot of small fuzz by the laser lens also. Okay, let's take off the bottom case and see what we can see. We'll have to pay attention to these sliders before we reassemble. We already knew there'd be corrosion to clean up. As usual, start with some vinegar and maybe some light scraping. Then clean off the acid with isopropyl alcohol. Let's get all the lint and hairs out of there. Here's a big one. Remove the MD tray by squeezing the sides lightly and getting it off the pegs. There's a little window here to see the gear shaft, so I may not need to disassemble further. Lots of cleaning. Again, we don't want lint, hair, nor dust to get into the laser lens or gears. Here's another look at that cutout where we can see the gear shaft. Sorry, just a bit more cleaning. This has been a fuzzy one. Okay, now for a bit of lube. Let's use the cutout to get to the gear shaft. We'll get a bit on this guide rod and then the sled rail at the top. As usual, let's park the sled on the far side so it can work the lube in the next time we power it on. Okay, let's get the MD tray back on. Let's check the alignment. Okay, now for the lid. There's that one screw inside the tray, then two on the rear of the lid. Let's test this unit before I put the bottom case on. Let me try to flick this to play. There, it's alive. Let's try with a disc. Okay, looks good. Testing with headphones. Side jack is good. Let's also make sure it's working through the remote. All good. Let's close it up. The sliders need to line up. Oops, this one isn't right. Let's redo it. Okay, all to the left. Let's try again. Okay, much better. A few screws. Okay, still some corrosion here, so let's keep cleaning this. I know it was working, but I just don't like seeing it. Okay, let's get this battery door back on. I should clean this cable. Okay, it's working fine. Looks like all the functions are working too. Let's check the other jack again. I know this is an SP-only player, but the dual headphone jacks make it unique. Besides just listening with a friend, I could see using this with a Bluetooth transmitter or aux cable to play on another system simultaneously. There you have it, some simple service work and cleaning for this fun Sony MZ E75. As always, thanks for watching.